Hi, Terry Rowland from T Rose Studios. Today I'm going to talk about processing selvages. Now, when I go to meetings or retreats, I come home with these little baggies because people know I love selvages. So when I get home, how do I process them? Well, the first thing I do is I take them out and go, all right, this one is really narrow. I'm not going to be able to use this side. So this can be used for tying up plants out in my yard because there's no pretty words or any symbols on it. These are very strong, and so if you need to tie packages or tie up strings on plants, these work wonderful. But this one will go into my narrow selvage container. What do I mean by narrow? I like to cut my selvages 1.5 inches wide from this edge, and that doesn't meet the criteria, but I can still use this, and I can make a project that looks like this. So when I'm putting them together, all you're going to see is the words and the dots on them. So this is a narrow one. It's going to go into my narrow bucket. I'll pull out another one. Now this is an interesting selvage. Obviously somebody was cutting round circles along the edge. I'm going to throw my ruler on there, and parts of it I can get 1.5 inches in it. And I think I could probably do this one with just a slightly smaller amount of colored fabric showing. So I'm going to cut it at 1.5 inches all the way along, knowing that I'm not going to be able to overlap very much here because it's dipped in. But I really want to use this one, so, and have the colored section showing. Oops, don't fall off my table. All right, so that is trash, or it goes into my small scrap area to be used in a scrap quilt. So that'll go into my wider scraps, and I'll go through the whole process. This one is narrower. I'm going to throw it in there. This one is wider. It can just go right into my wide ones. And I would continue processing all of the scraps like that, analyzing what I've got when I pull it out. If it's wide and it's got some pretty writing on it, I throw it in here. If it has no writing but it's selvage, I'll throw it into where I can make strings out of it. Okay? So that's how I kind of process my scraps to be able to make different projects like this. Now, as I've been processing, I have been saving a few extra scraps. Now, these selvages I'm giving away. Now, how you get to enter this is I will be doing a post on my Facebook page probably this afternoon, and I'm going to be showing you a bunch of selvage projects that I've made. In that particular post, if you can comment, tell me where you're from, and if you happen to do salvage projects yourself, I would love to see a picture of it. So if you can comment and leave where you're from in the comments, I will be sending these and maybe a few more, because I'm processing selvages right now, right to your door so that you can have some fun with selvages also. So just because of postage, this is going to be in Canada or the States. Sorry about all of my friends that are overseas, but just for this time around, I'm just doing Canada and the States. And you will have till Sunday at midnight to actually make a comment on that particular post. I'm going to try and tag it so that it's at the top of my page so that it'll be easy to find it. Anyways, hope you comment. Hope I send these to you, and we can all have some fun.